Yo, we in here, man. We in here. We in here. Let's do this shit. Yo, what up, everybody? Everyone that came in early, I appreciate you. We got Omega Red. You already know Omega's going to drop in when I go live and commentate these fights. We got Mangus Allen, more or less the same, always coming in to support, always enjoying the commentary, and I appreciate you immensely. So you guys know the drill. As you come in, start smacking that like button, get the likes all the way up, let the people know you're in here to watch a pretty intriguing fight, man. This is a pretty high level fight. I'm excited for it. We got Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez. Josh Taylor out here 19-0 with 13 KOs, and Teofimo, he's got one loss on his record. What is that? 18-1 I'm seeing. So we know where that loss came from. He got shook up against Kambosos. I feel like he came in ill prepared, and he got humbled. And one thing that makes this fight kind of interesting for me is they both coming off of two of their last fights where they weren't that impressive. So it's more or less who's going to show that they've made the adjustments and are going to continue to progress and move forward in their career. And we're going to have to see, I believe with the Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall fight, I actually had Jack winning that fight. I believe I commentated live on that fight as well. And like I said, I had him winning it. And he got the nod. So we got Teofimo. He, like I said, looked lackluster in his last fight as well. But nonetheless, man, I think both of these guys, for what it's worth, are going to come in here and be prepared. And we'll see what happens. We'll see who comes out on top, man. They're showing, if you're just joining and you're not able to watch the fight live, they're just showing some highlights, man. Just showing some highlights of Teofimo. I think they're about 5 minutes out. So like I said, as you come in, hit that like button, let the people know you're in here. Let's see. Let me double check the poll. We got a poll going live. Make sure you vote in that poll. Let me know what you think. It's a pretty simple poll. Who do you got? So far, we got 18% saying Lopez by decision. We got 9% saying Lopez by stoppage. But the majority are saying that they got Taylor by decision, 36%. And then Taylor by stoppage, also 36%. So far, most people coming in here to vote in the poll have Taylor winning this fight. So we're going to have to see if their predictions hold up. I'm just watching. They got like an interview going on with Teofimo right now before the fight starts. Teofimo saying, I heard him say this a couple of times leading up, how he was saying that he wants to die. He don't mind dying in the ring and shit. Some pretty deep and dark shit by Teofimo Lopez. I don't know, man. Maybe the last couple of fights he hasn't looked all that great. You know, like we haven't seen that vintage Teofimo Lopez that we were seeing before when he fought Lomachenko and racking up those knockouts and doing backflips and shit in the ring. We haven't really seen that Teofimo in a while. So we're gonna see if he's gonna be able to bring that back. And Teofimo complaining about his family being insecure and being frustrated with his family. Some pretty crazy shit that they're displaying here before the fight. We got Nitty G in the building. What's up, Nitty G? Knockdown Boxing Sports and Entertainment. What's good, bro? Good to see you in here. Make sure you, as you guys filter in, hit that like button, get the likes all the way up. Let the people know we're in here. About to commentate this fight. We're about, I don't know, about 2 or 3 minutes out. Get the likes all the way up. Make sure you vote in the poll. Let the people know what you think. So far, majority of the people think that Taylor's going to win this by a decision. Yeah, I wasn't able to do an official prediction on this fight. As you guys know, I haven't been live often, so it's hard for me to get these prediction videos out. But if you guys are curious, off the top of my dome, who I think is going to win this fight, I think Josh. I think Josh should be able to. I think Josh should be able to pull it off. I think he's overall the better, well-rounded fighter. I think he's a bit more calm, cool, and collected. I think he's just more strategic. But of course, Teofimo, he does got some pop. Like if you don't want to give him too much credit for his last two fights, he's looked lackluster. But he definitely, if he catches you, he can hurt you. So it's one of those things, right? And we have seen Josh drops. We've seen him hurt. So it's possible, right? But again, I just think Jack is just a little bit more well-rounded. And uses the jab well. I think he's going to come in here and box. He's going to keep Teofimo Lopez at bay, and he's probably going to take some pages from the book of Kambosos when Kambosos beat Lopez. Like a little bit of boxing, but also a little bit aggressive. You're not too passive. And he's a step to him and go to the body. He'll do that. So I'm expecting something more or less along those lines. So yeah, I think Josh should take this to a decision. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a knockdown in the fight. Maybe Teofimo catches Josh early, either shakes him up, hurts him. And then I have a feeling that Teofimo will get a little bit overconfident from the knockdown or, catching him or wobbling him or whatever the case may be. And I just feel like Teofimo will probably just put his foot on the gas and burn himself out. And Josh will weather the storm and get back to boxing and take it to a decision. That's where that's where I'm leaning towards right now. But I can see Teofimo potentially hurting Josh, and if Josh can recover, I think Josh takes it because Teofimo has a problem. He's a little bit too overconfident with his power, and he feels like if I can land one, I can land the next one. Well, you're going up against a pretty high caliber fighter like Josh, who has been in bigger fights. He's been hurt. He's been able to get off the canvas and pull out fights or at least get back into the fight. So Teofimo has just got to, if he's going to stop Josh, I think he's got to knock him out clean. I think he's got to knock him out. What's up, Town Biz? I see you in the building, bro. Thanks for dropping by tonight, bro. Let's go ahead and get those likes all the way up, man. Let the people know we're in here. Not everybody knows I'm live right now, so we got to tweak the algorithm. Let the people know that Divine Sense is live. I didn't, normally I give you guys a heads up, and normally as I'm in here to start it off, I usually get about 50, 60 people. But, I'm just kind of freestyling this shit. I didn't plan it at all. I just had a moment, so I came live. So we got to make sure that we get the likes all the way up. And in the meantime, continue to vote in the poll. Let me know what you think. We do have a handful of people voting for Lopez, but still the majority is for Taylor. At 44%, they think they think he's going to take the decision. So we're inching closer now, guys, to the main event. So a couple more minutes here. They got fighters in the locker rooms. And one thing I want to note, if it's the first time that you've come by to watch a live commentary fight of mine when I go live on during these fights, is I'm probably going to be a little bit behind. You know, if you're watching it live at home, my commentary is probably going to be a couple of minutes behind just because of, you know, the latency on YouTube and whatnot. And my stream may not be on par to your stream. And of course, you got the internet. It's got to go through YouTube, go through the mic, and then, of course, all that different stuff. So as we get excited during the fight, it happens all the time. People want to jump into the comment section. But just keep in mind that there are some people that are not able to watch this fight live. So we don't want to spoil it in the chat. And they're really relying on my commentary. So always keep that in mind. We got Vontae in the building. What's up, bro? He said he got Taylor. Magnus Allen letting people know that's right. We're going to keep the poll going until that bell rings. We're going to close the poll. So this is your opportunity to vote in that poll and let the people know what you think. I see the poll shifting a little bit, starting to even out a little bit. So let's see if we get some Teofimo Lopez fans in here. Let's see if they creep in here. We got ATX Slab Life Cletus, a.k.a. Big Tex, is in the building. What's good with it? I appreciate you stopping by. So we're a couple minutes out. I don't know where y'all watching the fight. This is on ESPN Plus, and they got these like weird commercial break shit. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's because I'm overseas. It might be a little bit different. But if there's not like an active commentary role, or if there's not a fight actively happening, they had this weird like break on this ESPN Plus shit. But that might be just because it's international. So yeah, man. I have this kind of have this thing in the back of my mind. I can't get it out of my mind, bro. Like, I want to be super confident with Josh Taylor. There was a time where I was like, yo, this guy is legit. You know what I mean? But then his last fight against Jack Catterall, and it could be just one of those things. You know, he underestimated Jack. You know, maybe he didn't come in as prepared as he should have. All these different things happen. It happens to champions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're on the top, and just sometimes you forget that you got to take every single opponent like serious. You got to look at it like every person that you step in there is like a Mike Tyson in their prime. You know, you just can't take the risk, you know. So that's possible, but still, it's still in the back of my mind, like I said, like the fact that, you know, Jack did really well. And I would never expect, you know, it's possible that you can get caught and hurt, but Jack actually boxed well and in some ways exposed Josh. So let's see if Josh made those adjustments. That's what I'm going to be looking at for the first, you know, couple of rounds. What's up, ex outlaw? What's good, bro? You said Lopez dad is a clown. Lopez should get a new trainer. Yeah, bro. Like, I've never been a huge fan of like father son, like trainer fighter combos. Never been a big fan of it. I think that in the amateurs, it's fine, or maybe in the beginning part of your professional career, it's fine. You want your dad, the one person you trust the most, in your corner to help, you know, kickstart your career. But once you get to a level of success, it just a lot of times it's not a good recipe. There's very few examples, right? Like you got Bill and Devin Haney, they work well together, but there's so many instances, man. You got Teofimo Lopez, and his dad. You have Danny Garcia and his dad. They've, you know, Danny's dad be doing some crazy shit, making me cringe. Robert Guerrero and his dad, like doing crazy shit. It just they tend to embarrass their sons a lot, and it's sad. And I'm just not a big fan of it. Never have been. Once you become your own man, you're a contender, or even more so, you become a champion. Like you got to step away, man. You got to step away from the fort. You know what I mean? And be your own man. All right, man. We're at 16 likes. Hopefully, we can get it up to about 30 likes before the fight starts. Make sure you vote in the poll. let the people know what you think. As a reminder, I'm going to close that poll once the bell rings. So we got Bill Haney in the building. So I think so. If I'm not mistaken, they both made weight. I think Josh came in at 139, and Teofimo made like right on the limit of 140. I think he had to strip down as well. There was a lot of speculation that he wasn't going to be able to make weight, and it's actually been a big talking point, even from himself. He's always been saying that I'm getting too big, and I don't know if I can make this weight class anymore, this, that, or whatever. And he's always saying he's going to move up. But whatever, he made the weight. The fight's on. That's what matters the most, I guess. But I don't know who would be naturally the bigger guy. Josh Taylor says that he thinks he is. I'm gonna have to see them kind of size up in the ring here in this first round. You gotta measure the length and see what the spacing looks like. But Teofimo's been in there against guys who are taller than him, longer than him, and he's still able to get in and land big punches. So, it's just a matter of, can Josh, if he is taller and longer, can he use that length efficiently? So if you're just dropping in, Teofimo, make his ring walk. Like I mentioned before, I'll probably be about a minute or so behind you if you're watching it live at home. So bear in mind. He's got a Walt Disney outfit on, which is he sponsored by Disney? I don't even know. I don't pay attention to all these details anymore, guys. I just more of a fight fan nowadays. I don't really get into all these little small details, but yeah, he's got a Walt Disney outfit on. Light blue, turquoise, and gold. Once y'all come in, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let the people know you're in here. Tweak that algorithm. I'm about to commentate this fight punch by punch, round by round. I'll score the fight as well, let you guys know how I have it. All right, Josh Taylor about to make his way into the ring. Got the bagpipes going. I'll get my scorecard ready. We got Taylor. And we got Lopez. All right, cool. All right, scorecard is ready. For real though, man. If the Scottish people, bro, they came a long ass way to come support their man. Got to respect that. Josh really taking his time to enter the ring. He was going to have that like traditional Scottish kilt type trunks and stuff like that. Really, he's been looking. He looks confident now on his ring walk. He looked confident during the whole build-up too. I didn't watch all of the build-up, but I did. I watched the final press conference. I watched the weigh-in. I watched a few interviews. He seemed pretty confident this whole build-up to me. And then Lopez, I don't know, man. It's like he seems confident, but other times it's like a lot of false bravado, man. Like he's like trying to psych himself up all the time. But I think Teofimo knows that he's about to go up against a pretty high level opponent. And one thing I want to point out too, I heard Lopez's dad say in an interview that supposedly he ran into Bill Haney while Bill Haney was being interviewed, I think by Fight Hub. Anyway, he said something like, we're going to surprise a lot of people. A lot of people were going to think we're just going to come out there and be aggressive, but that's my fault because I was pushing my son too much to be tough and strong and knock people out. But we're actually going to box. We're going to beat Josh Taylor. We're going to beat him up. We're going to break him down. We're going to stop him. That's what Teo's dad said. So we'll see. We'll see. But at the end of the day, we know that only Teo can fight, right? That's just the way it goes. His dad can say whatever. Yeah, we're about to close the poll here momentarily, man. Make sure y'all get your votes in. Josh Taylor by decision is still in the lead. Introducing the fighters now. Hope y'all are comfortable. Got your feet kicked up. And look, man, I appreciate not a lot of people in here tonight, but for those who are in here, I appreciate you guys using Divine Sense Boxing for your commentary tonight, man. Much love. I want to recognize every single person, rather it's 2 people or 500 people, man. Much respect. I just had to refresh my stream real quick. It's kind of tripping. All right, we back up. So we got Steve Gray, Joseph Pascal, and Bendit Rossell for the judges. Definitely know who Steve Gray is. Joseph Pascal, I think I've seen him a few times. This Bendit Rossell, not sure who that is. But yeah, those are the judges tonight. My stream's lagging a bit, y'all, man. I apologize. Trying to get this shit sorted. All right. I think I got it back now. What flag is that, by the way? Is that El Salvador or is that Nicaragua? I think it's one of those two. We got Josh Taylor, 32. He's 5'10. Okay, yeah, he's 5'10. So he's he's definitely bigger than Teofimo, for sure. 5'10 is pretty fucking big, man, for a junior welterweight. That's a pretty big boy for 140 pounds. 5'10. All right, Honduras. Oh, Honduras. Shit, I was wrong. God damn. I said Nicaragua, El Salvador. Still wrong. They all got the white and the blue. Polls about to close, y'all, man. Make sure y'all get the polls in, get your vote in. Let the people know. About to close it here in about 30 seconds. If y'all are just joining, I know a lot of people are not able to watch this fight live, but if you're just joining, they're about to start, man. First round's about to start here. They've introduced the fighters, and we're about to get it popping. Fighters coming in, middle of the ring, about to touch gloves, get instruction from the referee. And let's see. All right, first round underway. You can see the size advantage right away. You know, Taylor obviously in that southpaw position, flicking out the jab, using that reach. I like how he's keeping that left hand up nice and high to protect that chin. Tio just kind of swinging a little punches here, trying to find his range. We'll see if Teofimo can like try to counter over Josh's jab with the left hook. I'm going to be looking for that. So far, the feet positioning, you know, you got to look at that, right? Southpaw and orthodox fighter. We'll see who gets that better foot positioning. So far, Josh is doing pretty well. Very, very apparent the size difference, the length, the reach, the height, everything. The frame. Oh, nice little inside left hand by Josh. But, you know, Teofimo, he's also keeping that right hand up pretty high, keeping defensive. Josh, Taylor coming in, working the body a little bit. Got Teofimo on the ropes. But Teofimo kind of fights off, pushes back a little bit. Nice step-in jab by Josh. Josh said leading up to the fight that he's going to be energy. He's going to be all energy. He's going to make Teofimo tired. He said he's in better shape. We're going to see. So far, a little bit surprised. Josh a little bit aggressive. But remember, I told you guys, if you guys are here early, I won't be surprised if... Oh, nice left hook by Teofimo. Uh-oh, Josh Taylor punching on the break. Referee gives a stern warning. Josh Taylor, man, he looked like he's trying to hurt Teofimo, man. But anyways, I got distracted. So what I was going to say is don't be surprised if it's going to look a little bit of shades of Kambosos, right? Oh, nice double left hand by Josh, downstairs and upstairs. Can Teofimo fight at this pace? Oh, nice left hook by Josh again. He's really using that left hand so far. The commentators are saying that there's a small cut on Teofimo Lopez, just like on the inside of the bridge of the nose. I can see some blood as well. So that ends the first round. Yo, what's up, Platt Boys, man? I appreciate you stopping by tonight. Make sure as you guys step in, hit that like button, tweak the algorithm, let the people know that you're in here. I know I didn't announce beforehand that I was going live, but I'm here. So let the people know. Go ahead and share the live as well. Anyway, first round is done. I'm going to give that one to the Taylor. He came out aggressive. He came out with a purpose. Lopez doing a lot of defending, cautious, but that's fine. You know, that's fine. That's the thing, right? Lopez is not 100% sure on the type of Taylor he's going to get. He's going to get a boxing Josh Taylor. He's going to get an aggressive Josh Taylor, and well, he's finding out. As you step into the building, hit that like button for me. Let the people know if you're just joining. We are now in round 2. I could be about 30 seconds or so behind you. That's normal. I'm on YouTube. It's got a little bit of time to get the message through the mic into your headphones or speakers. Oh, now Teofimo comes out aggressive in the second round. But Josh ties him up, doesn't let him set his feet and throw big punches. Back in the middle of the ring now. It's pretty clear that Josh wants to utilize the jab. Take the advantage, right? Got the height, got the reach, trying to use it. If you're not able to watch, Josh Taylor's got the traditional kilt colors for his trunks, and Teofimo's got kind of like a turquoise white with a hint of blue for his trunks. We got a southpaw fighter and Josh Taylor, orthodox with Teofimo. So every once in a while, you get those feet tangled up. What's up, John Park? Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. King said so. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for dropping by. It's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. Much love. So we got a second round. We got a little bit more of an aggressive Teofimo coming into the second round. Let's see if he can maintain the pace You know what I mean? That's the big one. That's the big thing. Got a little bit of lag in my stream here, trying to keep up. Pretty interesting fight so far, but I feel like Taylor definitely, he's coming out with a purpose, which I respect. He ain't worried about all the antics and all the fight build up. I can kind of tell Teofimo trying to be a little bit cocky, trying to be a little bit sarcastic, trying to get in his head. But so far, Josh Taylor not showing that he's affected by that he's coming in with a purpose. So I appreciate that. Make sure as you come in, when you first come in, hit that like button, get the likes all the way up. Quite a bit of wrestling here in the second rounds. They're both trying to impose their will. They're both trying to land a big punch and get the respect, right? Another thing that I'm liking about Josh too is if the head's not available, he's ripping to the body. Let's see if he maintains that consistency. Second round just about to finish up. Bit of a closer round for this round. Not much really happening for either fighter. Nothing really too significant. Teofimo fighting with his hands down a little bit more, bobbing and weaving, bouncing back and forth. Teofimo's definitely got that. He's got that like athleticism for sure. You know what I mean? Maybe that'll work better for him. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm gonna get my scorecards going. All right, for the second round, not too much of a difference, but I'm gonna give the slight edge to Teofimo on that second round, man. I think he came out hot, imposed his will, put Taylor on the back foot, caught Taylor a few times with some nice like left hooks over the jab. So I'm gonna give that one to Lopez. And so far, I got the fight even 1-1 going in here into the third round. So you're just jumping into the building, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you hit that like button, get the likes all the way up. Tweak the algorithm, let the people know we're in here. Hopefully, we can get to 30 likes here soon. I'm going to go ahead and keep the poll open as well since we don't got a crazy amount of people in here right now. So we'll keep it open. People come in. The fight's still ongoing, so we'll see how it all pans out. I have a little bit of a difficulty like finding a consistent stream, unfortunately. Oh, Teofimo Lopez throws a right uppercut. Oh, so it was a slip. So Teofimo Lopez throws a right uppercut and missed and fell down, but he looked hurt though. I couldn't really see it clearly. Oh, they throwing punches now. Oh, they're throwing punches now. We're starting to see Lopez's nose starting to swell up. A little bit of blood on the bridge of the nose. I saw him throw a punch and slip, but I couldn't see it clearly, man, because my stream's like kind of lagging a little bit. But he looked as he was getting up off the canvas. I don't know if it was just he was trying to play it off. But anyways, it was ruled a slip. Oh, nice jab by Taylor. See Teofimo trying to hook over that jab, but he's a little bit behind. Oh, nice right hand by Teofimo. Oh, nice right hand by Teofimo. Teofimo starting to, I think he's trying to find an opening, find the timing, but it's hard because Taylor's range and his jab, I think, is bothering Teofimo, making him a little bit hesitant to reach. I like how Taylor doubles up with the left hand, body head. Oh, left uppercut comes sneaking in by Teofimo Lopez. Just missed Josh. A lot. Oh, nice defense by Josh. Throws a 1-2, gets that right hand up quickly to block the left hook by Teofimo. Josh looking good, man. Josh looking good. Nice rounds. There was a slip. I wasn't able to see it clearly, unfortunately, but from what I did see, it was definitely a Taylor round, in my opinion. So I now have it 2-1 for Josh Taylor. I appreciate everybody dropping in tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. Let the people know. The goal is to try and get it to 30 likes as soon as we can. I appreciate you. You know what? I'm going to go in and end this poll. Because as the fight goes on, people start changing their opinions. So I'm going to end the poll here. And it ends with Taylor winning by decision was the biggest one. So we'll see. Taylor ain't got no respect for Teo, bro. He's not touching gloves or nothing. All right, we are in round 4. Josh Taylor coming out, being assertive, throwing a couple big punches. Nothing landed too harshly. But I see it's a big battle of Josh Taylor throwing the jab and Teofimo trying to hook over the jab. I'm really seeing that, a big battle. But I think that Josh is winning that battle so far because he's more consistent with that jab. He's pumping it out. And it's harder. It's much harder to try and counter over. Oh, nice left hand by Josh Taylor. Kind of snaps Teo's heads back, but Teo took it well. Body attack by Josh. I like that by Josh. Every time you get close, Josh is ripping to the body. Those little body shots on the inside add up in a championship fight. Oh, Taylor goes down, but that's ruled a slip as well. So both fighters have touched the canvas, but both ruled slips. We're at about 1:30 to go here in this 4th round. Teofimo starting to throw big punches now. Josh better be careful. A nice uppercut by Teofimo. Teofimo a little bit, he's definitely more aggressive here. It's a close round. If Teofimo can keep that aggressiveness up, he can try to take this round here in the last minute. Looping right hand by Teofimo, but blocked by Taylor. Little bit of a... they both land hooks. But nobody's been able to land something super flush, super clean. Right hand gets in by Teofimo, but Josh Taylor keeps that left hand up nice and high. Josh Taylor defending well in this fight. Rather, he's slipping back to avoid or he's keeping his hands up high. Very sound, very responsible. I think Teo, he leans on his athleticism a bit more in comparison to like fundamental defense. We'll see how long that lasts. Last 10 seconds here in the 4th. Big Teofimo unloading here with about 4 or 5 punches at the end of that fourth round. Josh did stumble back into the ropes and had to hold on. There might have been one of those 4 or 5 punches that might have hurt Josh a little bit. I think the beginning of that round, Josh was doing, he was being consistent, but Teo definitely came on that last minute 30. And because it's a bit of a split round, I'm going to give the edge to Teofimo just because I just like the aggressiveness. I like the clean punches. I like the fact that Josh was a little bit unstable at times. So I have it in an even fight. I have it in an even fight right now. As you're coming in, man, make sure you hit that like button. Let the people know you're in here. For those who are in here, man, I appreciate you guys choosing Divine Sense Boxing as, your live commentator tonight. We're getting ready for the 5th round. I have it an even fight right now. 2-2. All right, 5th round. Teofimo on the back foot. Josh coming back out with the jab. Now he's got Teofimo on the ropes momentarily, but Teofimo ties up. Ooh. Josh is a savage, bro. It's like Teofimo can hear the referee say break, but until the referee actually steps in and breaks, Josh keeps punching. And Teofimo looks confused by that. He should know you're in the 5th round. Josh has been doing that the whole fight, so don't wait for the referee to save you, bro. Josh is he's just showing no respect. He's punching every time, any moment he can. Oh, nice right hand by Teofimo. Oh, nice uppercut by Teofimo. This is how the fight is going now. There's a shift, right? The beginning, Taylor boxing well, but now the shift is Taylor still boxing well, but Teofimo in between that good boxing is landing some big shots and pushing Josh back. So it's becoming a little bit of a tug of war now. Very interesting 5th round. What's up, Jasmine? I appreciate you. Yeah, that's how I got it. I got it 2-2 in the 5th round here. 5th round is heating up. The fight's definitely becoming interesting round by round. We got about a minute left here in this 5th. See, a lot of clashing, a lot of kind of it's a little bit unfortunate, the amount of clinching, man. I think it's just because they're both trying to assert themselves. They just both careful. They're not taking any risk to allow one another to set their feet and land big punches on the inside. So almost every single time they get close, they're both grabbing. I mean, straight up, they're both grabbing and clinching each other. It's not one fighter more than the other, in my opinion. Josh has Teofimo on that turnbuckle, but then once again, they clinch up. Referee staying pretty busy tonight. About to end this 5th round. I got this like occasional lag from time to time, man. It's a bit irritating. Sometimes that happens when I'm like got a lot of different shit going on at one time, trying to live stream and shit. I'm gonna have to refresh it. I think that more than likely the 5th round just ended. I probably lost the last 15 seconds of it. See if I can get it back up. I appreciate everyone dropping in tonight, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Much love and appreciation. It was like the 5th round just ended, man. So yeah, unfortunately stream's not too consistent for me today, trying to fuck me over, man. But it is what it is. So I'm not going to be able to give too much of an honest scoring in that 5th round. But from what I did see in that 5th, I think that Lopez is just kind of landing the more cleaner, flusher punches. Even though Josh is being consistent boxing, it's just hard. It's just, that's what the judges, it's going to catch the judge's eye, right? Oh, nice left uppercut there by Josh Taylor. I think Josh Taylor, man, he doesn't want to get too comfortable just thinking that he's doing just enough by boxing to win these rounds. He needs to land something big. He needs to string a couple of combinations together if he can. So I'm going to give round 5 to Teofimo just because the parts that I did see, I'm starting to see a little bit of a trend by Teofimo. And I need Josh there you go. That's what I need from Josh. Not just boxing well, but landing something clean, flush. He's doing well in this 6th, though. He's assertive. Lopez is the one on the back foot. Occasionally steps forward to try to throw punches, but normally it shifts to Taylor getting his jab pumping. If you guys are just joining and are not able to watch the fight, we're in the 6th round with about a minute to go. About the midway point. Definitely starting to heat up. They're both warmed up now. As far as their face is concerned, I think Teo's took a little bit more damage. I think that's just mainly because of the jab. Last 30 seconds here in the 6th. Pretty close round. Nothing that much separating. Josh Taylor says, Josh Taylor has to take a little break, a little bit of a low shot. Referee gives Josh time. 25 seconds to go. Oh, nice 1-2 by Teo. Another one to the body by Teo. Oh, nice right hand by Teo. Josh really complacent after that little break that he got. If that would have been me and I got hit in the nuts, supposedly, I'll be pissed. But he come out really complacent, and Teo getting some confidence now. And that ends the 6th. I'm not liking Josh was doing so well consistently there for a while. But I'm going to have to give that to Teofimo, man. I have to give that one to Teofimo. So with that being said, that means I got it 4 rounds to Lopez and 2 to Josh. I got it 4-2 now. And I just feel like, the body shots, the aggressiveness, Teofimo slowly, you can see it, right? You can feel the momentum starting to slightly shift towards Teofimo. He's getting more and more comfortable as this fight goes on. And like I said, Josh needs to get that momentum and shift it back over to his side. He started the fight really well, boxing well, but he's just not stringing effective combinations together. And if you're going to use the jab and follow it up with something to the body, or you're going to try to, right, because he's southpaw, right jab, right hook across. Like, you got to put those shots together nicely and cleanly. Otherwise, pumping the jab out and landing an occasional body shot is not going to win you these rounds when Teofimo is clearly landing the bigger and harder shots. So we're jumping into the 7th round. The 7th round and these type of fights, man, that's when things really start to heat up. So let's start to see what happens here. We got Dwayne Price in the building. What's good, bro? I appreciate you stopping in. John Park was good. I think I mentioned you earlier. Cool. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let the people know you're in here. We're in round 7 if you're just joining. Round 7 if you're just joining. I have it currently, if you're curious, 4-2 for Teofimo. Not necessarily like anything too significant. It's like a blowout or nothing like that. But I think Teofimo just slightly edging Josh right now going in here and into the 7th. And I think Josh, too, he needs to like use his range. He needs to get back to using his range more effectively. Not get too caught up with trying to feel like I got to prove my toughness or anything like that. But that's what Teofimo wants, right? He wants you to fucking let your hands go, get caught in exchange, get something hit, or get hit with something you don't see. Teofimo would love for that to happen. A lot of his knockouts happen because of that. Just joining in the 7th round now. Occasionally, I have to refresh my stream, so if I'm not, commentating punch by punch, that's the reason why. I'm going to try to keep my stream updated as much as I can, so I don't fall too far behind the actual live fight itself. But it's definitely being a pain in my ass. I appreciate everyone's patience here. This happens, man. This happens, especially if I don't plan these live streams properly. We got about 45 seconds left of the 7th. I missed most of the 7th round, man, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to toss that round up. But based off of what I'm just now catching up with Andre Ward, his commentary, he's saying that Josh is starting to slowly kind of fall asleep mentally. So which tells me that the momentum is still shifting in Teofimo's way. What's up, Moped? I appreciate you, bro. What's up? But yeah, unfortunately, my my live stream is just not consistent enough, man. PHE Big Dog in the building. What's up, bro? I appreciate you. Thanks for dropping by. Hit that like button for me. We're about to close out this 7th. 7th round has been pretty tough for me, live streaming wise. Can't seem to get it consistent without losing the YouTube stream as well. Yeah, Jasmine, you could be right. You could be right. Timo's definitely warming up, getting the momentum, getting a bit more comfortable. It took him some time to adjust, I think, mostly because of the length and the height of Josh Taylor. But yeah, he's definitely starting to shift. So the 7th round is done. We're gonna get ready for the 8th. I don't know, man. How much longer do y'all think this fight's gonna last? Josh is definitely tough. I think he may not be he may feel the momentum shift, but he's not the type of guy that's just gonna give up. So if Teofimo can't land that one big punch, it could still go the distance. Yeah, PGH, man, it's getting crazy now, man. Josh started so well. He started so well. I'm still here, man, y'all. I'm still here. I'm just trying to get this damn live stream consistent. This shit crazy right now. Probably cruising in. Probably cruising into the 8th round now. Don't mind my silence. This is simply because I'm trying to get some consistency here with my stream. I'm afraid I might lose the YouTube stream, so I'm just trying to find the best way to get the fight going as well. One of the downsides of being overseas, man. Gotta deal with this shit. All right. Shit. Finally. So if you're just joining, we're in the 8th round now. We're in the 8th round with about a minute to go. Unfortunately, my live stream's tripping, so I missed most of the 7th, most of the 8th. So my scorecard is just going to fall off, unfortunately. But up until 3, 4, 5, 6, let's see. Yeah, up until 6, I had Lopez winning 4-2. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We got Deca. Deca's in here saying that it's 5-3. Some people said it 5-3. Maybe some people have it 6-2. I don't know. Yeah, but definitely for some reason not able to get my live stream consistent, man. It's unfortunate. But y'all can go ahead and keep it updated in the chat. You know, let people know what you're seeing out here. Hopefully I can get this shit up. Usually don't have this big of an issue. Nah, doesn't look like it's going to work for me today. Doesn't look like it's going to work for me today, man. But anyway, I'll stay on live and see what I can pull together, man. But yeah, this is the downside of like living overseas and trying to like get shit working. All right, looks like I might have it up now. Nine. What am I got? What am I at? I'm at 9th round with about 2:30 to go. Yeah. All right. Hopefully this shit holds up now. I missed most of the 7th and 8th. Just trying to catch up. Got to catch up with the commentary here live ringside. And people are still saying that Josh is falling behind. Yeah, Teofimo, he looking really confident right now. Looking relaxed. Oh, nice right hand by Teofimo Lopez. Josh on the ropes. Only thing that's really saving Josh right now is he's able to tie Teofimo up every time Teo really wants to let loose. Other than that, Josh is not able to offset Teofimo. Oh, nice left hand by Josh as I say that. Teofimo tried to throw 2 uppercuts back to back. Oh, 2 big right hands by Teofimo. Lunges in with the left uppercut, but just misses. Nice check left hook by Josh. Josh has got to do something quick, man. Tangled up. Yeah, and it seems like Josh's speed has went down as well. Just his speed kind of diminished a little bit. It's not as crisp, not as sharp as he was earlier in the fight. And I feel like Teo's starting to see those punches. He's starting to see those punches coming quicker and faster. Um, yeah, Teofimo definitely looking confident and comfortable now. I lost a little bit of that tail end of that ninth. But the commentating and the crowd is saying that Teofimo's still doing his thing. Yeah, Josh looking a little bit discombobulated in that corner, bro. Let me check out these highlights of this. Oh, hey, one thing I want to say about Teo though is that he's starting to land these punches for sure, but a lot of them are arm punches. Like, no, I'm saying he's not throwing it with his body, but it's just more coming from the arms, which is why he's not able to really put in some serious damage. But he's landing nonetheless, and he's getting those cleaner shots in, and we're getting ready to creep into the 10th. I think this is basically do or die for Josh at this point. 10th round. I had to stop scoring the fight at round 6 because my shit was not working. But I would imagine that Teo from the 6th, 7th round, he started to take control of the fight and is probably up pretty comfortably on the scorecard. So Josh needs to do something here. These little like 1-2 little shots here and there is just not going to cut it. You know, you told everybody that you were in great shape. So this is when you let your hands go at this point. Like, fuck it. I mean, I know you don't want to get knocked out, but shit, your belts are on the line, bro. I mean, Andre Ward just literally said what I just said. You got to let your hands go at this point. About a minute 40 to go in this 10th. And it looks like Teofimo, like we might see a burst here in a moment. It looks like he's kind of taking this 10th round off. Maybe he's waiting for 11, 12. Maybe try again to land something. Maybe try to get the knockout. But it looks like Teo's fine with taking the decision. I think they're both not willing to sacrifice too much. But he's built enough. He's built a big enough lead. Teo has. So he has the luxury to take it easy. Let's see. I mean, Teo's been doing a lot of moving, though. I've really seen him move this much in a fight in a while. A lot of move. He's really relied on his athletic ability in this fight. It's paid off for him. Not 100% sure, to be honest, what Josh can do at this point. He's just, I mean, I don't know. He's fighting like it's round 3, and it's got like Teofimo against the ropes. Teofimo is just fighting off those ropes nice, bro. Josh, I mean, you see the frustration on Josh's face. Not being able to land something that maybe he thought he was going to land. But that ends the 10th. That's definitely a Teofimo round. There's 2 rounds left in this fight. I mean, if you're in the corner of Josh Taylor, what are you saying at this point, right? You're probably like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can be too confident, you know, in regards to the scorecard. So I think this is time to just let it go. You know what I mean? About to go into the 11th round. I think at this point, Josh needs to. All right, round 11, y'all. I want to see if Teofimo is just going to cruise or if he's actually going to go for the knockout. We know that Josh, he got no choice but put his foot on the gas. So let's see what happens here in the 11th. Boxing's a crazy sport, man. You can lose like 6 rounds in a row and then get a fucking knockout. So let's see. Oh, wow. Josh Taylor's corner saying that they're not worried. They still think that they're up on the score or close. And if they win rounds 11, 12, they'll still keep the belts. That is not good advice, in my opinion, bro. You need at least a knockdown. At least. Maybe not a knockout, but you definitely need at least a knockdown. Oh, god damn. Those uppercuts are crazy by Teofimo. He's like so close, too. He loads up with that shit. Teofimo load up with that uppercut, bro. He just barely miss it. It just makes you wonder if he's able to land it. I don't like this by Josh. I don't like this little pitter patter 1-2 and then tie up because he doesn't want to go pitter patter and get stuck in that fire zone and get hit with something. But it's not attractive to the judges. It makes you think that, you know, either 1, you're tired, 2, you don't have it in you. About a minute to go in the 11th. Oh, big uppercut by Teofimo as Josh Taylor steps in. Snaps his head back. Oh, man. Josh took that shit well, though. Woo. I just mentioned the uppercut, man, not too long ago. Like, he keeps throwing it. It's just a matter of time. That was like some Henry Armstrong shit right there. 20 seconds to go. Teofimo just walking Josh down now, throwing big shots. Another right uppercut by Teofimo. Oh, he's loading up now. Nice body shot by Teo. Josh Taylor's got to tie up. I think Josh getting tired, bro. We got the final rounds coming up. Final round. If you haven't hit that like button, man, make sure you've done that. In my opinion, Josh needs a knockout. Unfortunately, I had it pretty coherently scored up until about round 6. But unfortunately, my stream wasn't consistent. I lost like 7-8. I wasn't able to get my stream sorted out. So I wasn't able to score 7-8. So I just kind of left it. But I've been able to watch 9, 10, 11. And to me, Teofimo definitely won those rounds. So based off of the point where I stopped scoring at 6, and then you got 9, 10, 11, I have Teofimo up by at least 2, maybe even 3 rounds. So, I mean, Josh needs a knockout. Last round. Let's see. Let's see what Josh is made of. Oh, Teo holding on now. Now Teo's holding on. Not because he's hurt, but he knows it's the last round. He ain't trying to let Josh load up on anything. Will Teo cruise to a victory, or will he still go for the knockout? Taylor ain't got no choice. He's got to go for the knockout. Does Taylor have enough time? Does he have enough time? Creeping to the last 2 minutes. Does Josh have enough time? Can't seem to get that one punch that he needs. And quite honestly, I don't know what that punch would be. Would it be a right uppercut? Would it be a left hook? I don't know, because he hasn't really thrown any punch throughout the fight that was like, yep, that's that punch. That's that punch he needs. He's done well with the jab, especially early, but he hasn't had any one particular type of punch that really stood out. But Teofimo did. He had the left hook, he had the right and left uppercuts, and he had a straight right hand down the pipe all night. About 90 seconds to go. Oh, body shot. That kind of buckled Josh a little bit. Body shot by Teofimo, and he holds on. Josh looks exhausted. Josh looks exhausted here. Teofimo smelling. Oh, jumping in with the left hook was Teofimo. I saw Teofimo look up at the clock. You see, I got a minute left. Oh, nice little short uppercut by Teo. Throwing combos. Josh looking really exhausted now. He's got about 45 seconds to go. Josh, I just don't think Josh has enough tank to really generate any type of power that can catch Teofimo and hurt him, drop him. At about 30 seconds to go. Oh, nice left uppercut by Teo. Teo wants to finish it. Another uppercut. Another left hook. A right hand by Teo. Josh backing up. 20 seconds. Oh, big right hand. Oh, that hurt Josh. That hurt him. Oh, Josh ties him up quick. Refuses to let go. Finally lets go. Last 10 seconds. And that ends the fight. Josh comes up and hugs him. Hey, you gotta give Teofimo credit, man. He was definitely down early in the fight. He stayed composed, stayed focused, and he started to impose his will. And that's what we've been wanting to see from Teofimo. And another thing is that he could have took the 12th round off, but he still tried to finish it. He still put the punctuation point at the end of that fight to say, y'all can't take this one from me. So we'll wait for the scorecards. I'll stick around and to see what the scorecards say. But in my mind, Teofimo should win this fight by minimum 2 rounds, probably at least 3. It's a big right hand. I'm surprised Josh took that with the amount of fatigue that he had. Oh, man, you can't land a better shot than that. Wow. I mean, and what's up, y'all? If y'all just joining, man, we're waiting for the scorecards to see it. Teach had an 11-1 Teo. God damn. Teach ain't playing around. Yeah, I think something like uh mm, 9-3, 8-4 would be something about right for my opinion. Yeah, I say about 8-4, 9-3 is about where they should be. So we'll see what the scorecards come out. Yeah, I probably am behind. My stream be tripping the whole time. So let's see. If you guys haven't hit that like button, make sure y'all do that for me. I appreciate you. Let the people know that you at least dropped by to show some love. 11-1 though, yeah, it's a bit too much for me. I think Josh definitely got at least two, got at least three, maybe four rounds in the bag. They did well in the beginning of the fight. Um, but you never know. This is boxing, right? You never know how they're gonna score that shit. Just waiting patiently. Let's see what I do. Says we're all sitting here waiting for the scorecards to be announced, or at least I am. Maybe you guys already heard the result, but I haven't. Let's see. It's kind of funny though because the poll that I had up before the fight started, most people had Taylor winning the fight by a decision. It was like 40% had Josh Taylor winning this fight by decision. Um, and if it was me, I would have said Taylor by decision or a Teofimo knockout. But it looks like more than likely Teo should get the decision win. So it's kind of odd how that works, right? But I don't particularly like Teofimo's dad a lot of the times, but he did say that they're expecting Teofimo to come out and box and not try to just go for the knockout all the time and throw caution to the wind. And he more or less did that. So I mean, I just got to give his dad credit in that regard. And another thing too about Josh, if it does come out indeed that he lost his fight by decision, in my opinion, that's pretty much two fights in a row where he lost on the scorecards. Like I had him losing the fight against Jack Catterall personally. Um, so if he loses just by decision, I don't know. I mean, you can kind of make the argument that Josh Taylor in a way has been exposed. I don't. Yeah. How else could you not argue? How could you argue against that? It's one thing if you get caught by a big punch, but you're supposed to be the boxer. You're supposed to be the well-rounded fighter, and you're actually being outboxed. You're being outperformed by Jack Catterall. Now that fight was close, in my opinion, way closer than this fight. But you're not supposed to be outboxed by Jack Catterall. And now you're being outboxed by a puncher, essentially. And I don't know, it's a huge learning curve for Josh. I mean, I still think he has talent and has a lot of capabilities and still possibly be a champion again. I think he has the tools in the toolbox. But last couple of fights, though, not too not too impressed. Still waiting on the scorecards, at least on my stream. The unofficial scorecard only gave Taylor 3 rounds. It's about right. I guess you could maybe give him 4 rounds, maybe like a 116, 112. 116, 112 seems about right. But let's see. According to the CompuBox numbers, Teofimo threw like double. He landed more than double. His percent rate was 9% higher, and he went to the body 12 more times. 12 more body shots landed. All right, here come the official scorecards. Like I said, I think 116, 112 should be about right. 115, 113. 115, 113. 117, 111. By decision. And new. Yeah, so 115, 113, two judges, and one judge at 117, 111. I think 117, 111 is a bit too much. Like I said, 116, 112, in my opinion, would have been the perfect scorecard. But the right person won. The right person won. And all that speculation of Josh Taylor losing to Jack Catterall. The fuck was that? Teofimo getting mad about what? He wanted one of the belts, one of Josh's belts, and they didn't want to give it to him? Huh. Yeah, 115, 113. Yeah, that's too close. 116, 112 maybe, but 115, 113, nah. Teofimo apologizes to Josh about all the shit talking. That's funny. All right, guys. Well, the fight's over. I would have said, like I said, man, 116, 112 is about right. You know, you can go 117, 111, but I think 115, 113 is a little bit too close. But nonetheless, man, the right guy won the fight at the end of the day. He'll be in the win column. So we'll take it for what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I wasn't planning to actually go live today, so it was a really spare of the moment. My stream was all fucked up for most of the fight, so it was good to be in here for at least the time being. For those who did come in here, hit the like button and participate in the live fight. I appreciate you, man. Next one is, of course, Bud. Is Bud and Spence, right? So a lot of plans coming up for those two gentlemen stepping in the ring here pretty soon. I saw that they are getting ready to launch their press tour. So it'll be some interesting face-offs and press conferences coming up soon. Plenty to talk about as we continue to hype up that fight. So I'll be a part of that. And I'm planning to put on some pretty big panels with a lot of familiar faces that you guys know and also watch to get up on the mic and give our predictions and get these predictions out there as one of the biggest fights of this decade in the welterweight division, man. Super looking forward to that. So that's the next project for the next month or so, to take a big involvement in that fight. So be on the lookout for that. If you're not following me on the gram, make sure you do that, because sometimes I make stories and shit there if I got my phone and whatnot. I'm not necessarily here on YouTube. So make sure you're following me there. And keep your eyes out, man. You guys don't want to miss these Firestorm panels. You know, you guys remember, about a year ago, I was doing these Firestorm panels before these big fights. It gets lit. We get some really good conversations going. So I'm going to try to bring that back, bring that, just kind of bring those juices back, you know what I mean? And get chopping up like we do back home in the barbershops and whatnot, and chop it up. So keep your eye open, man. I'm definitely going to be here at least a few more times before the Bud and Spence fight. So keep your eyes open. And in the meantime, appreciate all you guys, man. I'm going to be out and about, handle my business. But I'll see you guys very, very soon. For those who stop by again, thank you guys so much. Catch you on the next one. Peace.